Howdy y'all, I'm Grammzz, and today I'll be going over how you should buy your agency and how to do the VIP contract associated with it. Now, to start, you're gonna have to buy the agency. These range from a bit over $2 million to about $2.5 million. It doesn't really matter which location you choose, but if you don't want your 12-year-old friends to make fun of you, buy the most expensive one. Me, I don't have any friends to make fun of me, so I went with the cheap option. Now you have some options for what you can customize during the buying process of the agency. The first three options are cosmetic and do nothing except give you a sense of pride in your virtual skyscraper, but the other three are pretty neat. Firstly, we have the Armory. I highly recommend this upgrade as it allows you to purchase weapons, ammo, armor, and works as a weapons workshop all within your own property. The most important is the armor, because the VIP contract is going to require a lot of it, so next up for the optional things to buy is the accommodation. This will allow you to spawn your agency. Now I don't think this is as important as the Armory, but it's still very convenient. Finally, we have the vehicle workshop. I didn't buy one at first. That's not because I didn't think it was good. In fact, I plan to make a video about it next week, but that's off topic. The vehicle workshop does about what you think it would, except you get a couple of new upgrades with the new DLC vehicles. You can equip them with a remote control RC Bandito style, but the party piece here is the lock-on jammer. It will prevent all of those Mark II griefers from blowing you up as their only skill is homing missiles. That covers most of the buying process for the agency, but side note, you also get a garage with it. I don't know if you care about that, but I thought it was worth noting. Now that you own an agency, you're going to want to do the new content with Dre, right? Too bad, you have to do a short contract before you get the option to start the new VIP contract. You get a selection between 3 contracts. The one I did was the hardest difficulty at Specialty Plus, but it was still pretty easy. Now once you complete your first contract, you have to wait for a phone call from Franklin, then you can start the VIP contract. Once started, you have to go and get information from the FIB, go and do that, then you can start one of the 3 leaks you have to complete to get to the finale. For a bit of information about the leaks before I get into them, they each consist of 2 small missions and 1 larger mission. Once you complete those 3 missions, you complete the leak and get to go on to the next one. After all 3 leaks are complete, you get to do the finale. The finale consists of 3 missions, and at the end of the finale, you get a payout of $1 million. I also say that it will take a good few hours to complete the VIP contract on your first time through. Also on your first time through, you have to wait for a phone call from Franklin between each mission. Now I'll give a few tips for each leak going from top to bottom. Also, right quick, just before I get into the first leak, I would recommend an assault shotgun and a carbine rifle as the bare minimum for these. And if you're a real madman, you can do the whole thing with a silenced pistol. When TGG makes a video based on that, I expect full credit. Now starting with the Nightlife Leak, for the first mission, there's optional stealth. I hear it's kinda broken and I broke stealth anyway, so tread lightly. For the second mission, you have to go to the marina and steal a boat, but stealing the boat is really a lie. All you have to do is sit in the boat until you get the coordinates to the yacht, then you can just fly to it. However, you should be very careful flying to it as the yacht has air defenses. They just kinda suck, so it should be relatively easy to land as long as you're quick. After you land, go in and shoot some people, and then once you get to the bridge of the yacht, on the right side of the control panel, you can actually turn off the air defenses, so do that before leaving. As for the finale of this leak, I don't have any tips. It's pretty straightforward, just use an assault shotgun for close range and a carbine rifle for longer ranges. So now that you've gone through the Nightlife Leak, you move on to the High Society Leak. For this leak, the first mission's pretty easy. I have faith you can do it with no problems, or you may die, but I don't care. It's not like your dislikes mean anything anymore. Anyways, when you get to the limo, you don't have to follow it. You can just blow it up and steal the thing out of the driver's side door. For the second mission, you can go in with an oppressor, but be very careful with the rockets as you don't want to blow up the lawyer. And for the finale, go up to the DJ to progress the mission. Then take cover on the roof, blow up some of the cars at the property, and once the shooting really gets going, hide behind the ledge you use on the roof. This should get you through this part of the mission. Now once the billionaire tries to escape via helicopter, take a car and get ahead of him, which I found to be somewhat difficult with the guards following you. But once you are able to get ahead of the helicopter, just shoot out of the sky with a minigun and go to the crash site. If you can't shoot the helicopter down in time, you'll have to go to a yacht and kill him, but I expect all my viewers to shoot him down before that happens. Now back to when you shot him down, you can collect the phone and you could just drive back, but there are mercenaries that are going to try really hard to kill you, so what you can do instead is just grab a jet from the military base next to the helicopter crash and fly it back. Now we move on to the South Central Leak. This leak is pretty easy as long as you use an armored vehicle such as the armored Kuruma for the setups and the finale. Finally, after all that's up, you get to do the finale. Once again, there aren't a lot of tips I have for this, just make sure you have the armor and snacks prepared as there are going to be a lot of fighting within these 3 missions. Once you finish the finale, you get paid $1 million, and after a cooldown, you can do the contract again. If you found this useful, you can go and check out some of my other tutorials or go and check out one of the videos in the end screen. Also, leave a comment on what agency content you'd like to see next besides a vehicle gloss over. I intend to do that anyways. So I will see you all for the next one. Bye!